And Gloria, from a perspective of a coach, now, if you could summarize what you've just been discussing,
Mhm.
what is the pathway of an aspiring Scrum Master? Someone says, look, I've been hearing about this Scrum, Scrum, Scrum. I think when I listen to you today, I'm motivated. What should I do? Where should I start? What should be my next step in order to be successful?
Yes. You decided you want to become a Scrum Master. What should be your next step? Okay. So there is taking that class and getting those first certifications out of the way. You either take CSM, Certified Scrum Master, or PSM, Professional Scrum Master 1, whichever one you choose to. I took PSM, but I have friends who took CSM, right? The same thing. So the first thing is you take a class. There's so many online classes. RADA even offers a class for that. There are also so many online classes. So you take a class, you get that certification. The class is going to do two things for you. It's going to prepare you to learn and know that knowledge. You're going to finally say, oh, okay, now I understand what a Scrum Master does. Now I understand what the teams do. I understand what the ceremonies mean. Oh, now I get what the Agile means, right? So that's what that class would do for you. One. Two, the class will also prepare you to take your certification exam. And the exam, once you understand the material, it's, to be honest with you, it's not hard. It's not hard. A lot of people pass those exams, so don't even be scared, right? So you're going to take your certification exam. You take your CSM or PSM. Okay, now you're good to go. I'm going to advise you to add a SAFE certification to it, right? Because a lot of companies are practicing SAFE. So I'll advise you to add a SAFE certification to it. Please do. It's really going to help you stand out, right? Because you're going to be applying for jobs with other people like myself and my friends who have CSM, SAFE, RTE, project management. We have a lot of other certifications, right? So you don't want to just have one certification. So I would advise you to add a SAFE certification to it, right? And that SAFE certification is also going to come with a class. And you're actually going to learn how to be in a safe environment. It's going to add to your Scrum knowledge. It's really going to add to your Scrum knowledge. Now, once you take that SAFE certification, I would also advise you to join a community of practice. Right. This sounds like a broken record, but
Yeah.
it's important. I would advise you to join a community of practice where in that community of practice, you're going to start learning the practicals of everything. That knowledge that you learned in taking those certification exams, you're going to put that knowledge now into an environment. You're going to put that knowledge into a project. You're going to put that knowledge into supporting teams, right? You're going to be able to see tools, Jira, Confluence, Azure DevOps, right? That's what a interview prep organization or community would do for you. So join an interview prep community where you just interview prepping, taking talking with your colleagues, talking to working Scrum Masters, right? Asking them the challenges that they're facing on the job, asking them how they're overcoming those challenges,
Yeah.
right? Because those are things that you can use as examples when you go to your interviews. So a
Mm.
lot of interview prep. And then that's not enough. Once you're interviewing prep, your resume, you start working on your resume. You will need a good resume. You will need people that for example from Radar, there's so many people in Radar that can look at resumes and help you get a really good resume. That's very important. So
Mm.
you need a good resume. You will need to fill up your LinkedIn profile,
Yeah.
right? So we're gonna tell you all of those things. Some people don't even know this. Some people don't know that their LinkedIn profile has to be optimized. They don't even
Okay.
know this, right? So we'll tell you all of these things. Fix your LinkedIn profile, tell you what to add. Hey, add this, add that is going to help you fix your resume. And then you can start applying for jobs. And then we'll even tell you, go as far as telling you how to talk to recruiters.
Yeah.
Because recruiters are going to call you for jobs, right? They're going to call you because you're applying for jobs now. You're going to see them emailing you, calling you. We're going to prep you, give you all, expose you to all of these things, how you can best talk to recruiters. It's very important, right? Some people talk to recruiters and they say they never hear back. They'll talk to 5 recruiters and they never hear back from those recruiters. Guess why? Because you're not talking to them the right way.
Right way. Yeah.
You're not, but you don't know this. You wouldn't know this, right? You don't know. So a community like Rada will expose you to all of those things: how to talk to recruiters, how to have a good resume, how to have a good LinkedIn profile, how to keep applying for jobs. And then as you're doing all of that, you're interview prepping, and getting ready for when you get that interview. You go in there and you're gonna do a great job.
Wow. Great, great, great. And there's our star question, and I did promise our listener that we're gonna ask the star question before we wrap up for today.